What is the most meaningful material we can choose for creative art? Ran, Serena, Joy, and I, as a team, tried to decide on the most meaningful material for the workshop. Through research, we find out about the sustainable art, so we decided to go with plastic. After choosing plastic as our material, we narrowed our choice down to plastic bottles and looked up various ocean waste videos. We set up the table with various plastic bottles, tubs of water, oil, water beads, felt, cardboard, and bottle caps. We played the ocean creature video and ocean wave sound in the background, and Serena started creating ocean animals. May followed Serena and started creating a turtle with felt and a plastic bottle piece, then built a raft and floated it in the plastic container filled with water. She then started putting shells on the boat, and Joy asked if she could make the boat sink. May started putting more shells and other objects on the raft, trying to make the boat sink.
Yeah, it still floats.
Wow, you made a very strong boat.
It is strong. Oh.
Oliver stacked a tower using plastic cups, reminding us of Serena's previous provocation box activity, where she created red lanterns with plastic cups. Despite the ocean theme we introduced, Oliver demonstrated his creativity by building his own world through tower construction.
That looks amazing.
Will I record it?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Smiling.
I don't know.
Sydney observed Oliver stacking the cups high and then asked if she could knock over the tower. With Oliver's agreement, Sydney knocked it down, illustrating their understanding of belonging and shared decision-making. Apriya and Sheila also showed us their creativity by painting the fish-shaped cardboard.
Are you guys sharing spots?
Yeah.
Our expectation was that they would use the cardboard as a base and decorate it with the plastic caps. However, they used paint and started painting the fish cardboard directly. They surprised us with unexpected ways of engaging with materials, and we encouraged them to express their creativity. Priya and Sheila demonstrated child-led exploration, following their ability to experiment and adapt based on their interests. After the first workshop, the first question that came up was, what was the problem issue with our first workshop? We sat down and discussed why there wasn't enough interaction with the plastic and why participation wasn't up to expectations. We realized that we might have provided too many submaterial options, which distracted peers from engaging with the main materials. In trying to put more meaning into the materials, we made the mistake of getting too focused on the theme rather than the materials. Peers attending the workshop seemed lost, and their imagination and creativity were very limited. However, observing their interest in painting cardboard, exploring floating fish sinking, and investigating density inspired the next step of our curriculum. After careful consideration, we decided to go back to the beginning for the second workshop and focus on the material itself, providing less additional materials and more variety of plastic. We provided various types of plastic bags, plastic straws, plastic cups, scissors, glue, and tape. This time, we didn't provide any background or indication that showed our expectation of how the materials would be used. Oliver was creative, thinking outside of the box, putting the straws into the strings until he finished all the straws. When asked what he was making, he answered that he wasn't sure what he was making but just wanted to use up all the plastic straws provided. He ended up making a long rope of plastic, and everyone started playing with it. As soon as he used up the plastic straws, he walked away and never looked back. Oliver's exploration of plastic straws showed uninhibited material engagement. Sydney and Sheila collaborated, and Sheila made an outfit using Sydney as a model. Carla started playing fashion show music, and Sydney instantly started her own fashion show. The collaborative fashion show by Sydney and Sheila emphasized shared decision-making and social connections. Priya started making dot art with the plastic caps.
Where did you get your inspiration from?
I was seeing some dot painting
Yeah?
online, and then I noticed how they make the dot painting on their clothing.
The way she connected the cultural expression and land acknowledgement with creative art amused me. Through this workshop, I realized the significant impact of shifting from a theme-driven approach to a material-first approach. Initially, by focusing too much on the ocean conservation theme, we unintentionally restricted the way participants engaged with the materials. Our expectation was that they would interact with plastic in ways that aligned with the theme, but this led to limited creativity and engagement. During the second workshop, removing the structured theme allowed for more open-ended exploration. Oliver's unrestricted play with straws, Sydney and Sheila's collaborative fashion creation, and Priya's indigenous-inspired dot art highlighted the importance of allowing participants to make their own meaning with the materials. This workshop reminded us that children and peers engage best when they are given the freedom to explore materials without predetermined expectations. Moving forward, I plan to create learning experiences that prioritize material exploration over set themes. I would also ensure to approach with fewer predetermined expectations so that children can follow their own curiosity. These workshops were such a meaningful learning experience, exploring the contrast between a theme-driven approach and a material-driven approach. Initially, we focused heavily on the theme of ocean waste issues, which limited participants' engagement with the materials themselves. However, when we shifted to a material-first approach, we observed deeper exploration, creativity, and self-directed learning. This experience reinforced the importance of letting materials guide the learning process rather than imposing a predetermined theme. Moving forward, I will continue to design curriculum that encourage open-ended exploration, allowing participants to discover their own connections and interpretations through the materials provided.